Welcome to the Art of Likability, where you learn the secrets to becoming more likable in all areas of your life. Increasing your likability improves your relationships, and improved relationships increases your success in all areas of your life. Let's jump in with your host, Arel Moodie.
All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm so excited to be here doing our very first Likability, the Art of Likability episode. This is a topic that I think is of utmost importance. I think that likability is the precursor to all great relationships. Whether it's business, whether it's personal, whether it's romantic, whatever the case may be, we don't actually build relationships with people until we actually say to ourselves, I like this person. Hey, this person likes me back. Let me find out more about them. Now, think about it. There's a phrase that you and I have heard 1,000 times over. It goes, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's not true, actually. You know, and there's a lot of different variations of this. Your net worth is equals your net worth, and relationships are everything and all that good stuff. And there's truth to all that. But what I believe is the real truth is that it's not just about what you know, and it's not just about who you know. It's about who knows you and who likes you. When I heard this thought, I thought it was absolutely perfect. I thought that it's true. I mean, think about it. If apples to apples, all things are equal, who are you going to do business with? The person that you like or the person that you don't like? Are you going to want to go out of your way to recommend someone if you don't really believe in their character? So what we're going to discover in this podcast is how we can build likability, why it's so important, and how it can change every facet of our life. Now, let me be clear. This isn't going to be one of those things that you use to manipulate people. I believe that I'm hoping that if you're listening to this, you genuinely care about connecting with people and you genuinely care about making the world a better place. The skills I'm going to share with you throughout the entirety of this podcast, I liken them to a knife. You know, is a knife a good or a bad thing? Well, it depends whose hands it's in. You know, you give a knife to a crazy psycho killer and it's a deadly weapon. You give your knife to someone who's a, surgeon or someone in the wilderness who needs to survive, the knife can be an amazing tool. So all the things we're going to discuss today can be used for good. They can be used for bad. I hope that you use them for good. I believe that relationships are the key to success. I believe that idea is very, very true. Now, the reason why this idea of likability is so important to me is that growing up, I had a good heart. To this day, I still feel as if I do my best to show that I have a good heart. The challenge was I didn't have a lot of the natural skill sets that I found a lot of the charismatic leaders and people who were really successful had. I worked really hard, and I was just, whether it was socially awkward or just in group dynamics, I didn't know what to do. I would meet people and they'd reach their hand out to me, and I'd shake their hand and they'd say hello and I'd say hello, and then I had no idea what to do. I was awkward and I hated it. And I thought some people were just born into greatness. Some people were just born into being the really cool person or being the successful person. And, maybe they were more outgoing than I was. And the real truth was I just didn't have the skills or tools how to interact with people. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have principles. I didn't have strategies. I didn't even know they existed. I thought even the idea of wanting to learn it made me really uncool or corny or whatever that might be. I felt like, well, you know what? I need to learn. And I started studying people. I started reading books. I started applying things, and it absolutely changed my life. It allowed me to build successful companies, to travel the country, travel the world, speaking, interacting with people, and building relationships with some of the most successful people I could ever imagine meeting, from billionaires to CEOs and presidents of large corporations to people running amazing nonprofits, amazing educators, just people that normally I would have no reason to, had nothing to give them. But the more I built relationships with them, the more my life changed. So what I want you to have is that same life-changing experience. I want you to have the skill set to be able to sell more. I want you to have the skill set to be able to build deeper personal relationships, to have better romantic relationships, to have all of that based on becoming a more likable person so that you can build deeper and better relationships with people so you can increase your chances for success. The Art of Likability is going to be a podcast that you come to learn specific strategies, not just fluff, not just, oh, hey, be a good person. I always wanted to know, okay, I'm going to be a good person. How do I become a good person? That's what we're going to cover. It's going to be covering everything from how you become a more rock star professional so that you get that raise that you always wanted, or how you can get the funders for your business that you need, how you can tip the scale in your direction by being more likable. Now, if you're really, really likable and have no skill set, this isn't going to help you, because after a while, people will find out that you have no skill set. So obviously, you need to build your skills, and obviously, you need to have a good, hardworking mentality. But the people who get to the top, the people who are most successful, also understand the importance of people. I mean, think about that person you know who has all the skills in the world, but they don't know how to talk to people, or they're so intelligent, but they don't know how to interact with people in a social setting. Learning the art of likability is going to be an invaluable tool for every professional, for every person looking to become more happy in their life, to feel more successful. I believe that if you can increase your likability, you increase your relationships. If you increase your relationships, you increase your reputation, you increase people wanting to help you. You can't be anything but more successful and more happy. So I hope you come back. I hope you stay tuned. I hope you subscribe to our podcast and get all the great information we're going to be sharing. I want you to get sold on this idea, though. Likability is important. Without likability, presidents don't get elected. Without likability, people don't get hired. Without likability, people don't get raises. Without likability, people don't get into relationships with people that they love. If you don't like someone, you don't want to be around them. If you don't want to be around them, you're not going to want to see them succeed. If you increase your likability, if you learn the skills and things we're going to share every single episode here on The Art of Likability, I promise you, your success will blow your mind. It will go through the roof. It'll be an amazing experience. So I hope you join us. I hope you connect with me on Facebook and on Twitter. My name is Arel Moodie. It's a funky name, I know that, but what makes it cool, I guess, is it's very easy to find because I'm literally the only Arel Moodie on any social media network. So that's AREL, M as in Mary, OOD as in David, IE. So I hope that you stay tuned. I look forward to seeing you soon. You are awesome.
Thanks for listening to The Art of Likability. Please remember to subscribe to the podcast for more awesome info on how you can improve your likability and improve your life. Until next time, remember, you are awesome!